Hello, everyone, and welcome to Faith God Love Channel. It's another Sunday morning, and I am sharing the English Standard Version Bible with you. And I'm moving on to another section this week. Um, Ultimately, creating two videos on two different sections. So if you followed along on the last section, wonderful. Stay tuned as we go through the next part of the Bible, which is the Song of Solomon. Okay. So the Song of Solomon it's another short version. Um, 8 sections here, total of 8. And again, I'm going to read through a few of them, and I ask that you do the entire reading on your own. Okay, so I'm going to start with the very beginning, which is section 1. It says, "The bride confesses her love. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine. Your anointing oils are fragrant. Your name is oil poured out. Therefore, virgins love you. Draw me after you. Let us run. The king has brought me into his chambers." Others, "We will exalt and rejoice in you. We will extol your love more than wine. Rightly do they love you." She, "I am very dark but lovely. O daughters of Jerusalem, like the tents of Kedar, like the curtains of Solomon. Do not gaze at me because I am dark, because the sun has looked upon me. My mother's sons were angry with me. They made me keeper of the vineyards. But my own vineyard I have not kept. Tell me, you, whom my soul loves, where you pasture your flock, where you make it lie down at noon. For why should I be like the one who veils herself beside the flocks of your companions? Solomon and his bride delight in each other. He, if you do not know, O most beautiful among women, follow in the tracks of the flock, and pasture your young goats beside the shepherd's tent. I compare you, my love, to a mare among Pharaoh's chariots. Your cheeks are lovely with ornaments, your neck with strings of jewels. Others, "We will make for you ornaments of gold, studded with silver." She, while the king was on his couch, my nard gave both its fragrance. My beloved is to me a sachet of myrrh that lies between my breasts. My beloved is to me a cluster of henna blossoms in the vineyards of Egudi. He, behold, you are beautiful, my love. Behold, you are beautiful. Your eyes are doves. She, behold, you are beautiful, my beloved, truly delightful. Our couch is green. The beams of our house are cedar, and the rafters are pine. And then I'm going to move on to section 3, which says, the bride's dream. "O my bed by night, I sought him whom my soul loves. I sought him, but found him not. I will rise now and go about the city. In the streets and in the squares, I will seek him whom my soul loves. I sought him, but found him not. The watchmen found me as they went about in the city. Have you seen him whom my soul loves? Scarcely had I passed them, when I found him whom my soul loves. I held him and would not let him go until I had brought him into my mother's house and into the chamber of her who conceived me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles or does of the field, that you not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. Solomon arrives for the wedding. What is that coming up from the wilderness, like columns of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with all the fragrant powders of a merchant? Behold, it is the litter of Solomon. Around it are 60 mighty men, some of the mighty men of Israel, all of them wearing swords and expert in war, each with his sword at his thigh. Against terror by night, King Solomon made himself a carriage from the wood of Lebanon. He made its posts of silver, its back of gold, its seat of purple. Its interior was inlaid with love by the daughters of Jerusalem. Go out, O daughters of Zion, and look upon King Solomon, with the crown with which his mother crowned him, on the day of his wedding, on the day of the gladness of his heart. Okay, I'm going to read one more section for you. Okay, I'll read the last section, which is 8. It says, longing for her beloved. Oh, that you were like a brother to me, who nursed my mother's breasts. If I found you outside, I would kiss you, and none would despise me. I would lead you and bring you into the house of my mother, she who used to teach me. I would give you spiced wine to drink, the juice of my pomegranate. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand embraces me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, that you not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. Who is that coming up from the wilderness, leaning on her beloved? Under the apple tree I awaken you. There your mother was in labor with you. There she who bore you was in labor. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love is strong as death. Jealousy is fierce as the grave. Its flashes are flashes of fire. The very flame of the Lord. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. If a man offered for love all the wealth of his house, he would be utterly despised. Final advice. Others. We have a little sister, and she has no breasts. What shall we do for our sister on the day when she is spoken for? If she is a wall, we will build on her battlement of silver. But if she is a door, we will enclose her with boards of cedar. I was a wall, and my breasts were like towers. Then I was in his eyes as one who finds peace. Solomon had a vineyard in Balhaman. He let out the vineyard of keepers, or two keepers. Each one was to bring for its fruit 1,000 pieces of silver. My vineyard, my very own, is before me. You, O Solomon, may have 1,000, and the keepers of the fruit 200. O you who dwell in the gardens, with companions listening for your voice, let me hear it. Make she, make haste, my beloved, and be like a gazelle or a young stag on the mountains of spices. All right, that concludes the Song of Solomon. So, thank you for following along. Again, I ask that you read the entire section on your own. Also, as a reminder, go ahead and check out the About section of this channel. You will find a GoFundMe link, which is the reason why I created this channel and the videos that follow. Also, if you'd like to send a prayer, you're more than welcome to as well. Or any thoughts for any videos you'd like to see in the future. So thank you and have a wonderful day.